Squirrels. Most people think of these rodents as cuddly creatures. Their unique, jittery movements and love of nuts warms the hearts of many nature-goers. But not all squirrels are cute and cuddly. One squirrel in particular is building his power and shall release his wrath upon the world. Good evening all. My name is Roswell, and this is Jack. Jackpot fine! Our presentation tonight is about the mysteries of the Foamy cult.
Yeah, I was gonna do a presentation on Sasquatch, but the dog went with squirrels.
Shut it, Pot Fine! No one wants to hear about your mythical Bigfoot UFO ghost hunting crap, okay? As I was saying, squirrels, the quiet killer. For years now, many people have enjoyed the antics of one particular squirrel, a squirrel named Foamy. His crazy antics and hatred for humanity have touched the nerves of thousands of people over the years. People laughed, people yawned, and most loved to listen to his hyper-intelligent, unquestionable logic. However, this squirrel is not what he seems. He is amassing his minions, and his cult will be unleashed upon the world.
Jeez, here we go.
While Potfine was goofing off with old footage of various Bigfoot sightings and UFO garbage, I had noticed that a particular squirrel had been showing up in time periods he should not be in. Example 1, the 1960s. During a protest march, a camera caught the image of a small squirrel. Though only a fleeting glimpse, the similarities between this squirrel and Foamy the Squirrel go beyond coincidence. One of the last images captured by the cameraman was that of the angry eye of Foamy. Rumors persist that the cameraman's body was never found. The only thing left behind was this footage. Example 2. In the mid to late 40s, this dramatic footage was taken by, some lady. During a rare display of squirrely wrath by the squirrel in question. As you can see, he was pretty pissed off. The devastation left behind was devastating. It took years for this town to rebuild, and the emotional recovery has yet to see fruition. Now, as you may be wondering, hey, how can a squirrel living now possibly be alive in the 40s? They only live a few years. That's my point. We're not dealing with an ordinary squirrel. We're dealing with Foamy the Squirrel. Throughout the years, he's been patiently collecting followers and slowly building his cult. Apparently, immune to aging, he has been around for almost a century. A century! Proof, you say? Example number 3. 1934, San Francisco, California. A news report shows desolate streets and an angry squirrel casually walking through frame. Is this Foamy the Squirrel? The film is a little worn, but there can be no doubt. The mystery continues. As we see here, in 1925, Foamy the Squirrel is seen with what appears to be his caretaker. She seems to make a remark about the cameraman, and Foamy takes matters into his own hands. This has been a reoccurring motive for the squirrel. He seems to hook up with an owner of sorts, casually keeping a low profile as a harmless pet until his caretaker's demise. This previous owner was found dead shortly after this video was taken. Acorns were stuffed in her ass in a ritualistic sacrifice. Numerous bodies have been found over the years with their asses stuffed with acorns. Are these sacrifices by Foamy the Squirrel? Or merely the habits of deranged people taking their love of nature too far? Evidence points to a squirrel. One squirrel. Foamy the Squirrel. And if you think the idea of a squirrel wreaking havoc on the world is a ludicrous idea, think again.
Oh, jeez. I told you the presentation on Sasquatch would have been a lot more well received.
Your mother is well received. Shut it, Podfine! Jack Podfine and I may be in a cartoon called A Small Quiet Town, where we look for Bigfoots and UFOs and rabid squirrels who want to take over the world. That's assuming the creator of this cartoon can free up more time than the non-existent time he already has. We're gonna have to get Michio Kaku on here to kind of, get a time continuum wormhole of creativity so we can handle everything. So that's what we're gonna do. Hey, what the hell is this crap? Who put these hookers in my documentary? Oh, yeah, that's very professional there. Uh-huh. Funny guy. This is why nobody takes this field seriously. Jackass.